so let's talk a little conditional formatting. I've done some conditional formatting before, so it's not a completely foreign thing. We're going to do a little bit of conditional formatting in our table here, our table that we've created. In our manager's table, our supervisor review field gives us some pretty straightforward format about the performance of account managers. Sometimes it's easier to put some type of icon in there instead of actually having a label, per se. So we're going to go in and do something with the conditional formatting to do that. So conditional formatting gives you a lot of different icons. You have traffic signals, you have circles, you have flags, all kinds of things that you can put in there. So we're going to add one. Remember, the first rule of conditional formatting is to select the range it's going to apply to. So I'm going to do F9 through F22, and then I'm going to go up to conditional formatting so that I get the gallery. And you can see that you have a lot of different options up here, things that you can put in here. There's an icon set option here. But we're going to go down to new rule to start off with. So we're going to go down to the format style down below because it's going to be based on a value that's in this cell, so we don't have to change any of the rule types. We're going to come down here to the format style. And in the format style, we're going to do icon sets. So in your icon set, we're going to change the type of icon that we're going to use. So I'm going to click the style arrow here, and I'm going to look through this list until I get down to the one that has, it's called for traffic lights. It's this one. And I'm going to choose that one. Alright. So once I have that icon selected, you can see that the bottom changes, and it tells me, I have to tell it what kind of values I want to put in here, so it will split it up. So what I'm going to do, where it says type here, these are always default percent. I'm going to change them to number because that's what should be here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the different points at which the different ratings will change. So going down from everything from 9 up will be a green, between 8 and 8.99 it will be a yellow, between 7 and 7.99 will be red, and then anything below that will be black. Alright? So once you have them set up that way, you hit OK, and you should have some icons in here. Alright? And you can put a bunch of different types in there if you wanted to. It just really depends on what you're trying to do. To show the difference between the different ratings. Alright, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the design tab at the top. And I'm going to add a total row in here. And this is different than what you're used to with total rows. You're used to doing the total cell style. If I check this box, it's a total row down here. And the thing about this total row is it has a lot of functionality. It has a couple other things that it can do. So for instance, I can come down here and click one of these cells. If I click E23, you see I get an arrow. Alright, if I click that arrow, I have different functions I can put in here. So if I wanted to total this row out, or sum it, I could pick that option and very easily add it. So I'm going to do sum, and it totals the row for me. If I go to F23 and click the arrow. In that one I can do an average. So I'm going to choose average. And you'll notice it puts a bunch of decimal places. So if I wanted to get rid of the decimal places, if I go back to my home tab and hit my decrease decimal button, I can take it down to 2 and reformat it. But lots of different functions you can add in that total row. And it's different from the total cell style because this actually has functionality where you can put in functions to do different things. Just as an aside, we're going to talk a little bit about printing real quick. If you wanted to print this, we're going to go to File, go to the Backstage view and hit Print. And we're going to choose Print Active Sheets here to select the table. If you wanted to do just the table, you could do just the table. Of course, you'll notice it doesn't fit, so you might need to change it to landscape to get it on the sheet. But you can print just your table if you want to when you're working.